Hello and welcome. Today I've got this lovely mould. Now, it looks like it's got angels around it, but I just thought it was really interesting. I bought it a while back and I can't really remember what it looks like, but it looks very nice. So I think today I'm going to do that in AquaCast and keep it very simple. I'll give you step-by-step instructions for beginners and we'll see what we end up with. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching and let's do this. Okay, I've mixed up my AquaCast. Now, don't look at what I've done because I think I've ended up mixing about 400 ml. I mean, I'm not even entirely sure how much this mould takes, but I will tell you at the end how much I have left. And I know I always have something to the side anyway. So yeah, if you already know the measurement of your mould, go on the Elichem website and type in your mould volume and it'll tell you exactly how much powder to water ratio you need. Now, I tend to do that, but also just add a little bit more water because sometimes it can be a little bit too thick, especially if you're putting it in a mould. You know, it's got a lot of detail. But that's just my recommendation anyway. So, I know you all know how much I love this purple. This Temu purple. It goes the most gorgeous, deepest Cadbury's purple you could dream of in Eco. But today, I don't want that. I just want to make it more of a lilac-y, I think. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, you've seen me literally put 2 drops in there. It is the most vibrant colour. I absolutely love it. Now, as you can see, 2 small drops there is coloured 400 ml. Lilac anyway, which is what I want. I wanted to keep it a bit paler today. So, I know, shock horror, right? Me doing a pale colour. So when I've fully mixed all that, I shall be back. Okay, that's mixed up best I can. It's quite deep. Excuse me. Yeah, I know I've got more than enough here, but it needs to be the consistency of, I would say, unwhipped double cream, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a bash because there is a lot of detail in this. So I've filled it about, more than halfway. I did intend on filling it halfway, but it filled up quicker than I thought. Now I am expecting bubbles, but hopefully if we'll give it a good tap and a bash, hopefully we'll get those bubbles to rise. I hope this sheet I've put over my mat isn't too reflective, by the way. It doesn't look too bad in the camera until I wrinkle it up. But I'm really trying to save my new mat this time because I didn't have the last one 2 minutes and I ruined it. And they're not the cheapest of mats, these ones. So, hopefully I've got it all there. Squeeze the bottom more and see if we can get some sort of, I mean, it's good that I can get my hand inside with it being a pot. Just give it a good squeeze. Right, let's get the rest in. Wow, oops. Looks more like a mauvey pink there, but I do still like it. Right, we'll get the lid done before we move on. You know, even when I'm trying to do something simple, I'll still make a mess. Typical me, isn't it? Just giving the edges a squeeze there, because if bubbles are going to get trapped, it's going to be under the lid. What a mess I'm making already. So I'm just going to run under this lip just to see Trying to dislodge any bubbles if we can. I'm also sort of just rubbing over the detail because I'm aware that there's wording as well, so I might not necessarily get it all, but we can hope. This would be a lovely mould for resin, to be fair, epoxy resin, but I just wanted to do a quick beginner's one today. See, already I can see there's bubbles getting trapped. Right, I'll top that up. Give that another top up because it looks like, you know, I said double cream without it being whipped. It's more like, this is more like a milkshake texture. Whether it'll work out is another thing, but... Right, so what I'll do, I'll keep an eye on this until it starts to set a bit more. That's the beauty of AquaCast, it's pretty quick. They usually say about 30 to 40 minutes to demould. Sometimes it's a lot quicker, but depends on the temperature in your room, I guess. But I'm going to leave it the full amount because there is a lot of detail and I don't want anything breaking off. Might even leave it a little bit longer, to be fair. So out of that, I've got, let's have a look, see if I can see. Oh, wow, there's still a fair bit left. But 150 mil. So I'd say, what, 250 this mould takes. So I shall find something off camera to put this in. And I'll be back when that's cured. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, it still feels a bit warm, actually. Now, I filled this unicorn mould. I don't think for 1 minute that horn is going to come out, but oh, let's see. Yeah. So, oh, this is quite a stiff mould. Thinking, should I have left it a bit longer? But you know what? I'm impatient. Hopefully, a lot of pieces won't come off. I'm hoping it's chunky enough. Oh, that's very pretty. Take that out. Look at that. Got some beautiful detail on it. Ooh, very nice. Let's have a look at this. Pray that there's no big bubbles anyway. I can see a few micro bubbles, but oh, there's one big one. But luckily, because it's on the underside of the lid, probably I can disguise it quite well. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, all that's come out perfect. Look at that. It says Light of Hope on it. Beautiful. Only one bubble there. I'm quite pleased with that. Fits perfect. Right, well, what I'll do, I'll let that dry out a little bit more. And I'll fill that hole in with some UV. And I'll be back. Probably just to wax it and put a bit of highlight the detail. Now, let's see if we can get this unicorn out. It's the only one I could think of quickly offhand that would take the 150 mil. I mean, at worst scenario, oh, this plastic's turning out to be more trouble than it's worth. At worst scenario, I'll snap the horn off. I've done this one before and it ended up with full of bubbles. I did it in resin last time. Let's have a look. Oh, I've only lost the top of the horn. I mean, what's that about? That wasn't there before. Strange. Oh, you know what? I didn't make sure that was together. It's a split one, like a split mould. Never mind. I'm sure I can fix it somehow. Oh God, that's quite thick as well. Remember that, what do you call it, I did? The candle mould, the beach one. And I tried to like start picking it off and it snapped the whole thing in half. So yes, I don't think I'm going to do that with this. But I will have a look at it. See if I can sort it out. But it's okay for an extra. I just didn't want to waste it. I can maybe do something with that at a later date. But for now, we're going to leave the pot. In fact, I'm going to take my plastic off now. Let that dry out a bit more, like I say. And literally, I'm not going to go mad with it. I'm just going to highlight it. But I really love the detail. It's gorgeous. Some beautiful, be beautiful for Christmas, that actually. Put a candle in to give us a gift. Light of hope. I need a bit of that at the moment. I've been going through some issues, some medical issues. So I did want to say actually in this video that at the moment I'm struggling to get videos out. Well, this issue I've got. So I will be dropping me Thursday videos just to take the pressure off me a little bit. And I'll only be doing Tuesdays and Saturdays at 7:30 now. Wow, I didn't even know that said light of hope. How poignant. Anyhow, yeah, so anyone who watches my videos, if you see this, you know that not to expect one on a Thursday. If I do feel up to it, I will do one, but I'll definitely stick to my Tuesday and Saturday because I don't really want to let anybody down. So anyhow, once this dries out properly, I'll give it a good wax and highlight. So I'll be back. Right, so, well, I got this wax from Homeware Designs when I bought some, I can't even speak, and I bought some pigments, so I thought I might as well try it. Soy wax sealer, looks interesting. I've got this bit of sponge here. Oh, God, I can't even rip it. I don't want a massive piece. So let's give it a go and see what it happens. What is going on? I think it's already achieved the colour it was going to achieve, so you can't really see a massive difference. So I'm just going to put a light covering over the whole thing. Let it dry off a bit and buff it off with a cloth. I'll come back when it's all done anyway, because I'm sure you don't need to watch me doing this. Okay, so far all I've been doing is just highlighting the wings on the angels initially. Not particularly filling them in, just brushing on here and there, just to give them some sort of definition is the word, I think. I'm not sure what else to do with it, to be fair, because it is quite pretty. It's a standalone piece, isn't it, really? And I was tempted to do the middle, well, the pattern in the middle, but to be honest, I think it's lovely as it is. I'm just going to fill in the silver, I think. I don't want to spoil it, because it's got such a beautiful pattern on it anyway. But I shall have a think and come back to it. Maybe a little bit more highlighting here and there is needed, but not much at all. Just a bit on that wing there. You see what I mean? Just literally just showing the wings. in there. I think what I might do though is do it around the bottom. Okay, I'll carry on going around the bottom and the top and I'll be back. Righto, I gave up on the pen. I think my silver's running out. So I'm just putting, I've got a bit of UV resin here. And all I'm going to do, because you know me, I'm terrible at leaving things just plain. So I thought I would just put a little bit of UV just on the inside of the wings. Just to give them a bit of something. I don't even know if I've put enough sparkle in there. Yeah, I can see it there. Get that cured under the lamp. And just go around and finish it off. So I shall be back when they're all done. Okay, just doing the last bit now. Not with a view to covering them totally with some of them. This one, yes, maybe, but a lot of the others I've just highlighted them really. I missed a bit there. Just to give them a little bit of just extra glam, I guess. I mean, I nearly went on her body and I thought, yes, maybe I don't want to accentuate them. But as you can see there. So I'll just stick that under the lamp, and I'm also going to do just a little bit on the lid. Okay, so I decided I'll put a little blob on top of that silver because I think it'll look nice. That'll just spread out on its own. Now this detail, I don't know whether I should just, oh well, I'm doing it now. I said I don't know whether I should just, and then I go and do it. Just put a very thin, and I mean very thin, because I don't want to take away any of the detail. As you can see, I'm just literally taking any excess off and transferring it over. I just want to give it a light sheen, very light. I'll put another blob there. I got some of that unicorn art, I can't remember what it's called, diamond dust for my birthday, so I shall be using that soon as well. I think that's okay. Yeah, it just gives it that little bit something. Put another blob in the middle just to make it a bit more diamond like. And I shall now get that cured as well, and then we shall be done, and I'll be back when it's all cured. Okay, for some strange reason my pen decided to work again. I wonder if it's because the wax wasn't quite dry before. It's probably it, and it's just slid over it. So I've just done a line round the bottom and a line round the top just to pretty it up a little bit, and I'll do the same with the lid. I filled that hole in wherever it's gone underneath, so I'm hoping if I put a bit of an edge on, it might disguise it a little bit. Might being the operative word. Oops. Well, maybe, I don't know. Anyhow, we're going to go for it anyway. It's a bit difficult when you've got a few lumps and bumps to keep the same angle. As you can see, I'm going off. Probably help if I had my glasses on as well. I'll probably look at this after and think, oh my God, Susie, what were you doing? Should have got your glasses. It's starting to go again. It's definitely on its last legs, this pen, but I do use it a heck of a lot, so I guess, you know, it's to be expected really. Now, question is, do I go around the top as well? Because I quite like the idea of having a band there too. Oh yes, I like that. It's easier actually because this is a lot smoother. She says. A lot of time you do stuff like this on your knee, but when you're trying to keep it on the camera, it can be a little bit tricky. Right, that's it. I'm definitely done with it. So I shall let that dry off a bit, and then I will show you it all on my little spinny thing. And that's it. The unicorn, I'll have a play about with and try and do something with it. But otherwise, that is it. And I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you the next time. Bye for now. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I'd like to thank all my subscribers, old and new. It still looks a little bit patchy because it is literally still drying out. But once all that darkness dries properly, it'll be lighter. But I just needed to get the video finished. So it does look a little bit dull in places, but I think it's still lovely and it'll dry out beautifully.